Alright, back to work on Goldie Hawn, finishing up the Turbo 400 swap. Took that big beast to go pick up the drive shaft, got that in, it fits perfect. Got a dipstick in, it's just a off-the-shelf one at AutoZone. This is the third time I've used it on one of these like Turbo 350, Turbo 400 swaps to like an LS. It works great, they're like 18, 19 bucks. Just these Spectre ones, comes in a little package like that. Like I said, this is the third time I've used one. They always fit pretty good. They're a little thinner than I'd like, but I've never had any issues with them, so I'm gonna keep using them until I have an issue with them. So the only things left to do are shifter and tune, pretty much, because I think, don't quote me on this because I haven't tested it out yet, haven't done a whole lot of reading on it, but I think that I'm not gonna have to fuck with the neutral safety switch or anything like that. I'm pretty sure in the tune you can, well, I know you can set it up for non-electric auto, and I'm hoping that by doing that, it'll let you start it without having a neutral safety switch. If it doesn't, I read one forum that said, I think it's like a green wire and a purple wire that you can hook together and it'll like bypass that. If I do end up having to do that, I'll go over it. If not, then just the tune. So luckily, I think we've got enough materials laying around here. I've got some, I think that's 1/8 inch plate steel. Hopefully that'll be plenty. An issue we had with Jack Black is I didn't have the base plate long enough. When you try and slam the gear, it would like kind of flex the floor. So I'm going to try to avoid that this time around and have this like this full length here. I'm going to make it as wide as I can to cover as much of the tranny tunnel as I can to try and get as much surface area as possible, and cut out just a minimal amount for the shifter to mount to. We're not going to have a ton of free real estate here, so like right there. This is really all we're going to need. And then for the actual pedestal part of it, I still have some of this tube laying around here. I think it's 1 inch ID, so it'd be like 1 1/4 OD, give or take. But it should be pretty darn robust. And then there's not a ton of room in the truck as far as like I wanted to keep everything, or like as much as I can, especially the center console and the cup holders. One, because the center console is great for storing time slips and pens and things like that, and I like having an armrest. And then I want to keep the cup holder because, you know, I'm an American. I like to have some fresh sody pops. So I'm kind of thinking I'll make it so that it mounts right in here, give or take, like thereabouts. I really only need the one cup holder, so if I can get it here, that clears the dash. I can still open the center console. We're good to go. And this is going to be a reverse manual valve body, so I'll be pulling it towards me. And yes, I did think about putting it there, just for the memes. But, you know, it's kind of an awkward shifting position. Alright, here it is, all mocked up. But this is about what it's going to look like. It clears, you know, I can actually use that other cup holder too, which is super nice. I'm not sure, I should have brought the cover with me. I mean, I guess I could just not run it, but I like the covers. I'm not sure how far back the cover sticks, so I might have to move the, because this is just sitting on the pedestal right now, I might have to move this forward a little bit just in case. But yeah, it's looking like everything's going to work. The cable is going to go around the edge of the dash there. So that'll be good. I'm hoping the cable's long enough to go like from here somewhat straight down in here somewhere and then do like a little loop to the transmission. But I think everything is looking good, so I might just go ahead and finish weld everything and then bolt it down and see how close we are on that cable. All right, got it all done. This is the final product. I haven't had it in the truck yet. I'm hoping it didn't warp too much. So I'm hoping that having this thing so much more robust and anchored in 8 different spots instead of the 4, you know, it might do nothing and I might still have to put the bracing underneath, but it might work out perfect. Who knows? So let's get this thrown in the truck and see how it works. All right, just finished writing the tune. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna work, but I set this to non-electric auto. You can see right there, 4L60, 4L80, manual, non-electric auto, Allison. I selected non-electric auto, and for Prindle equipped, none. It has Prindle, park neutral only. I've got none. So I'm hoping that this works. I don't know if it will. I might still have to mess with some of the wiring under the truck to kind of like bypass that range selector, but I'm hoping this works. All right, so I am going to have to mess with something a little bit to try and figure out how to get this thing to think it's in park or neutral. All right. So when I was looking it up, one thing said that you have to jump the purple and white wire to a dark green wire. So we're gonna get under it and look for those. All right, so here's the wiring for that range selector. So it says to jump the purple and white to the dark green. I should have looked up an actual wiring schematic. But yeah, that's definitely purple and white. They're the same green. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. All right, key on.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
That one did nothing.
Okay.
And that one also did nothing. All right. Plan C. We're just going to plug in the safety switch and just zip tie it to the frame. Should think that it's in park. And I'll just raise the RPM limit. Alright, how's this for hackery? It is in park. I just got up there and checked to make sure that when the key's on it says parked. So I got that zip tied so it can't like shift around or anything like that and go to a weird gear. And then I've got this zip tied to these lines here so it can't really take off. I think we're ready to fire this thing up and check the tranny fluid. Alright, so you can see it doesn't move at all. Can still open center console. Got access to both cup holders. Clears the dash. We're looking good. Good shit. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Alright, putting my foot hard on the brake feels kind of soft. I don't like that. I hope I didn't just blow a brake line. I gotta check the tranny fluid. Still a touch low, but it's not low enough to hurt anything. Alright, I can feel it shift there. I'm just backing it out for now. Alright. this is gonna take some getting used to. All right, reverse, neutral, drive. Oh, power steering, why are you failing me right now? Yeah, my brake light's on. Ah, something, god damn it. It broke while parked. All right, we got a second. This is hard to do while filming. I think the linkage needs to be adjusted. And I'm so low on fuel that just making that turn, it cut out. But it is driving. Well, making progress.